Chelsea Football Club. It is time to talk. And guys, as you know, I'm an Arsenal fan. I watch this unbiased because I hate both teams. Recently, obviously, I hate City. We're in a title race. And Chelsea, obviously, London rivalry. I hate them. I got a lot of friends who support them. So I wasn't supporting anyone here. I thought City were going to win quite comfortably. But as it's a final, it's a one-off game. I thought Chelsea could nick it, potentially. But City were definitely the favourites for good reason. They've been unbeaten in a lot of games now. And Chelsea have had an awful season. Absolutely dreadful second half of the season. They could potentially finish mid-table in their last two Premier League games. But we're going to unpick this game right here because it isn't reflected in the scoreline. Now, yes, City did win 1-0 and they had a lot of the stats favour them in terms of possession. If you want to look at it, way more possession. And Chelsea, not really any big chances. But they had a lot of efforts today. And the lack of quality was so evident in this Chelsea attack. Because I thought City, for the most part, Haaland was anonymous. Apart from the assist, Marmoush didn't do anything. Doku had moments for sure. But again, didn't get any shots off like he has been. Semenyo, apart from his goal, wayward efforts. Like, City weren't particularly amazing today. But they didn't have to be to beat this Chelsea side. And Chelsea is a real indictment on their recruitment strategy. Blueco, they have absolutely ruined this club, guys. And I'm an Arsenal fan, so I love to see it. But if you can't see it, I don't know like what you're watching. Because you're looking at certain individuals. Enzo Fernandez, Reece James, Caicedo, Colwell I'm going to put in there. Palmer, Pedro. You're looking at them and you're thinking, okay, they got a decent level in them. They can compete against the best. And then you're looking around them. And not necessarily the starting lineup. I'm not going to call on any of the individuals here. Because I don't think anyone for Chelsea played particularly bad today in this lineup. But you're looking at the bench. What the hell is this bench, guys? Like, you're looking at the difference. You've got Reinders, Semenyo, Foden, Stones Diaz, Shirky Kovacic, and a few others. Like, quite a few of these guys would comfortably start for Chelsea. And then you're looking at Chelsea's bench. Santos, Asergu, I'm not sure how you say his name. He's a talented youngster, I know that. Chalabatosin, Achimpong, Garnacho, Delap, and Neto. What the hell is this, guys? Like, Neto's normally a starter, but apart from Neto, I mean, who's really going to come on and impact the game? City have got several game changers on the bench and obviously on the pitch itself. When you're looking at Chelsea, it's so imbalanced. And the amount of money they've spent on this squad, it's an absolute joke for what they're getting in return. You've got really, really top players there, surrounded by mid to not great. And then you've just got a pile of nothing on the bench. It's just so bad. And you're looking at some of the chances today. And yes, the big players didn't really step up for them. Pedro was poor for the most part. Palmer had moments but was poor again. Enzo probably should have done better with a few of the chances, but they don't create enough clear-cut ones. And when they do get the chances, they can't finish them. Whereas City can finish off wonder goals. They're clinically proven in front of goal. They can finish off chances with ease. And they only needed one little chance today. And it wasn't even a big chance. It was Semenyo with a moment of brilliance, improvisation, backheeling it in. But yeah, in that first half, it was a very, like, the quality in this game was poor, if we're being honest. For a cup final, it really wasn't two juggernauts going against each other. It was really lackluster. City had a lot of the ball. They were pinging it around. But the good thing with Chelsea is they were very good on the counter. When City gave the ball away, there were a lot of spaces. Wide, especially, Cucurella was bombing up and down. Cucurella at left wing back, left mid, kind of. It works in the game itself, but then you're looking at the end product. Maybe it would have been better to just start Neto and not do this back three. But I do get why Callum McFarlane went with that lineup, and I'm not even going to blame him for this game because it was on the individuals. It was on them to produce. Like, this is their season. I'm not going to question. They gave it their all, for sure, but it wasn't enough. This was their season. This was their chance at European football. This is their chance at silverware. And now it's looking really spooky for them. In the grand scheme of things, they are 9th place, guys. They could potentially finish as low as even 13th if they don't fix up against Tottenham. And who did they have last day? I can't remember. But yeah, Sunderland away. So it's looking really bad for them. Really, really bad. It doesn't look like they're even going to get conference. Now, they should get conference, but Europa League, it might be a bit of a stretch. And that was their chance. Now, City have added to the trophy collection, which is really good for them. Obviously, they've already picked up a Carabao. They're still in the title race, but obviously my team, Arsenal, we're looking heavy favourites for that. And God willing, we get that over the line. But 2 trophies in Pep's potential last season. Not bad for Pep, man. A domestic cup double. I've seen quotes from Pep saying he's not leaving until his contract expires. I get that. His contract doesn't expire till 2027. Why would he leave early? He does look a bit like in certain games he kind of looks a bit, I don't know, like it's kind of the last season vibes like you're getting from him. Like he's done everything he can with his team and he's not gone 2 years without a title in his whole time at City. So this would be the second year he misses out on the Prem, which is the bread and butter for City. They don't, like, obviously the cups are good for them, but that's not what they want to be winning. They want to be winning the champs, the Prem. But they'll take the FA Cup for sure. And it was Chelsea. The thing is, if they hadn't have had Leeds and a bunch of other teams, they wouldn't have got to this position. That's not saying we didn't choke. We obviously lost to Southampton. But yeah, it was a pretty poor quality final. But I'm going to give it to City, man. Like, they really took that Semenyo chance. It was really, really impressive. I thought, in terms of both teams, Pedro, there were multiple chances for him to score. Maybe not clear cut, but he's got to do better, man. He kept falling over today, looking for penalties. I get it. Like, do I think the ref was biased today? In calls, he was giving a lot of them in favour for City. He was giving all the City fouls, and some of the Chelsea ones, I thought potentially they could be a pen. Especially the Hato one where he's through on goal and in the box. And Kuzanov barges him, not actually shoulder to shoulder. Let me know what you think. I need to rewatch it. It was a bit softer. I think Hato's going down looking for the pen. But Kuzanov got away with a few today. I know he got booked, but there were multiple penalty shouts against him because he was very aggressive in the barge. And some of them weren't shoulder to shoulder, in my opinion. But were they enough for a pen? Probably not. So fair play for that. But Pedro, couldn't stay on his feet half the time. If he didn't fall over for the one that's fizzed across goal, that I can't remember who crossed it. Was it Gusto? Yeah, he fizzes it across. Pedro's got to get on the end of that, man. I'm sorry. I know he fell over and tried to get a pen, but that is a bit pathetic. Enzo had some nice positions. He had a few shots. The one where he's being kind of defended really tightly by Gahey, I think he's got to keep it down, man. It's really close to the goal and he hits it over the bar. You're looking at the moments they had. They weren't good enough, man. They weren't good enough. I think they really could have used Reece James on the right because Doku was quiet at the start, but he really grew into the game. And every time he got the ball, he was skipping past players, especially Gusto. He had a tough one. But James would have probably been much more useful on that right-hand side. He could have tweaked it potentially. But Rodri was back in the team. Obviously, couldn't play the full 90 because he's just coming back. And Shirky was a weird one. I thought he should have started. And when he came on, he wasn't particularly great, but there was quality on the ball. You could see that they could have maybe used in the first half. Because City, to be honest, Chelsea should have taken a few of their chances. But with Shirky in this team, I think City would have walked it. I really think they would have. They would have taken more than just one chance. But the chance did come to Semenyo. It was brilliant from Haaland. To be fair, this Haaland final record, I get it. It's looking a bit peak for him. But it's not really down to him. He got man-marked out of the game. There was one moment where it got fizzed across the goal in the first half by Semenyo. Haaland's got to get on the end of it, or at least try. He just gave up. But he does get man-marked out of finals. When he gets a chance, he will bury it 9 times out of 10. He had one effort that was saved, I think, by Sanchez or blocked by Hato. I can't remember. But yeah, he wasn't too involved. But when he did get a chance to be involved, he did a really good pass to Semenyo, man. So you got to give Haaland credit. Yeah, he wasn't too involved, but the best players don't need to be. If they get a moment, they'll take it. And he passed it across to Semenyo. It was a really well-worked goal. It was a good pass in from Haaland, who has improved his overall game for sure this season. His overall, his passing is much better than it used to be. Semenyo, it's all down to him, though. That is a brilliant, audacious finish. The way he just backheels that into the bottom corner is sublime. And that's 1-0. And that's when I thought, yeah, the game's wrapped up. Now, Chelsea definitely had chances after, but they were kind of just it was a bit desperate. They were breaking forward at pace, and then there was nothing on the end. There was a shit cross, or there was just a wayward effort. It was poor, man. As I said, the lack of quality. Chelsea fans will agree with me there, man. It was poor. In the summer, it kind of set them up for games like this, because when the summer window last year went by and you're thinking, oh my god, they've signed Gittins, they've signed Delap, they've signed Garnacho, they've signed a lot of players. But when you're looking at it, does it actually improve the squad? No. And yes, they were missing players today, like Gittins and Esteval. Esteval could have had a say, but realistically, like, what is Gittins going to do if he's here? Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, there's too many players that are just bought for potential sell-on. And I get that's the whole point of Blueco's model, but it doesn't work if you want on-the-pitch success. It may have worked last year with the Conference and the Club World Cup, the trophies that aren't the proper majors. But when you want to push for a Prem, a Champions League, you need better quality in the team, man. Like, you can't just rely on guys like Palmer, Pedro, James every single week with Cucurella. Like, they're going to get burnt out. And then you've got others that aren't really filling in the boots as well as they should be. But 1-0 City. There's not much to say about this game other than another Pep trophy to add to the collection. Chelsea is looking really spooky. They got Tottenham at home, which everyone wants them to win, including myself, to help potentially relegate Spurs. But that's on West Ham to sort out, really, in terms of that. And then they got Sunderland away. It's looking like they're not even going to get top 7. I'm going to be honest. Like, realistically, even if they beat Spurs, they got Sunderland away. Is that a guaranteed win? No. But they should be winning, but nothing's guaranteed. I mean, look at the state of their Prem games. A lot of these were under Rosinha, but really poor, man. They went on a big drought without scoring a goal. And they still lost to Forest. Absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace. This season has been atrocious for them. But yeah, Callum McFarlane's doing what he can, I guess. And now City, obviously, they have obviously big games coming up. They've been on an insane run, to be fair to them. But it's like us a few years ago. It doesn't actually matter. They've drawn too many games. That is the thing with City, guys. You're looking at the wins. Impressive. Haven't lost a game since Jan. But when it comes to Prem, you need to be winning. And they've got a huge game in 3 days' time away at Bournemouth. This is the game that Arsenal fans, including myself, are praying they drop points in. If they drop points, obviously we have Bournemouth and Burnley, on the Monday. If we win that, City cannot drop points here. Otherwise, we're crowned champions on this day, I believe. So it doesn't go to the final day. And that'll make it a lot more easier for Arsenal fans and to relax a bit. But we don't need to rely on them. We just need to win both our games. Palace away, final day. Just win the Burnley game first. But yeah, this is huge for City. Now they've got a huge game. Bournemouth are unbeaten in a lot of games as well. I think it's up to 20 nearly they're unbeaten in. So they're pushing for top 5 as well. They want to get Champions League potentially. Will they? Probably not. Villa have secured it. So they actually can't get it. I just clocked. They actually can't. So Bournemouth just need to remain in 6th. They can get 5th actually. Sorry guys. I'm so lost. I watched the game last night. It was brilliant. Villa-Liverpool. And now Villa guaranteed Champions League, but Liverpool haven't. So Bournemouth will be determined to win their next 2 games because they can potentially go over Liverpool in the table, above them, and get Champions League. So, you know what? Fair play. Fair play, Bournemouth. Let's get the job done. Up the cherries, as Pep would do. Come on, the cherries. I'm joking, guys. But make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you thought of this game, and follow my socials down below. The links are in the description. It's been Jay-Z Knows Ball, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Take care.